Hey, Alex.
Yes, Kevin.
I'm just over here in the bar whipping up a little holiday eggnog. I was wondering if we could do a clip show.
A holiday eggnog clip show?
Yes.
I'm into that idea, sir. Come over here and let's do it.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put eerie in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
Ho, ho, ho. Happy holidays. I am your co-host, Kevin Rose, co-host and co-founder of Diggnation, Kevin Rose.
And I'm the other one.
Listen,
Alex
there was no
Albrecht.
script this time.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
First off, I love your festive hat.
I love your festive shirt.
This makes me very happy. I stole this from Heather.
Okay.
I got this for her a while back, and it was just like so perfect that I had to do it. Although you probably don't know what it's from.
It looks like it's a Plaza Christmas party from 1988, if I had to guess.
Yes.
I'm sure it's some movie I don't know the reference to.
Die Hard.
Oh, it is Die Hard. Okay.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Okay, that I know,
Fox
but
Plaza.
I didn't. They didn't
Anyway.
Yeah. I have gifts.
You have gifts.
Yes,
which
before
is
we get
crazy.
started.
By the way, text people that you're doing that, so then we can bring
No,
gifts.
I feel better when I do it. Like solo.
well, let's
So
do
I
it.
got a little gifty action for everybody here.
Okay.
It's the holidays, and happy holidays to
a
everyone
new
watching.
car.
So
What?
a couple things.
Okay.
I wanted to upgrade you a little bit in
yeah,
terms of
smart.
what you like to drink.
Yes.
So, Gentleman Jack.
Oh my gosh.
Gentleman Jack
That is an
upgraded,
upgrade,
and that is a
baby.
lot of juice.
That
Look at
is
that.
a lot. That's gonna be a day.
That'll be
It's gonna be a
Singular
that's
day.
weird
4
stuff's
hours.
gonna happen that day.
Isn't that-
Thank you, bud.
Do you like Gentleman Jack? Or
I love
no?
Gentleman Jack. Are you
Okay,
kidding me?
sweet.
And I don't have any.
And then I wanted to get Addison something because I knew he was going to be here.
Oh.
And so I got him a little Michter's small batch. And thank you for making the cocktails, Sir Addison.
There you are,
And then I got
sir.
Mao. Mao, I know you're drinking less these days.
Oh, it doesn't mean I'm not.
Just got you
but you're
protein
not-
shakes.
So, yeah, exactly. I got you a bottle of Dom.
Oh.
Bottle of Dom. Because
you so
New Year's
much.
is coming up too, and it would just be like a nice
yeah.
little thing to have.
Amazing, thank you.
And then last
I got myself.
I wanted to get you, I know Gentleman Jack is like, it's Gentleman Jack.
Yeah.
This is a proper good upgrade.
Whoa.
Have you ever had Dalmore before?
I have not.
Oh, it is so good. It is so good. Open this one up. This is the King Alexander III.
I mean, that's a very. Oh.
There it is.
Holy hand grenades.
So that will be your that'll be a good afternoon.
That'll be a good afternoon. I'll start with the Gentleman Jack. No, I'm just kidding.
You're gonna love that.
This is fucking fantastic. Thanks,
Yeah,
bud.
Dalmore's like it's good in that it's not crazy expensive,
Yeah.
but it's also not crazy cheap. It's
But
like
also
a good kind of little upgrade.
King Alexander.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
that's
we all
do
know
it.
Alexander III.
Alexander III,
He's known for drinking.
known for drinking and stags. That's awesome. Well, thank you. Happy
Of
holidays.
course. Happy holidays, guys.
And by the way,
Cheers.
thank you,
Cheers.
Addison, for the
cocktails.
beverage. I'm combining it with eggnog.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, you're not pouring it in.
No, I'm drinking
Okay.
eggnog and drinking this lovely cocktail.
All right, so this
So
is.
we thought we would get together
Yes.
and go back over some of our most heartfelt moments. Some.
Some of our favorite moments over the last year.
Yes.
It's been a year.
It's been a year. It's been over a year, I think.
Dude, those first shows we're going to show some of these clips on were from my house that burned down.
There, you will see some of your house that burnt down.
Okay. Rest in peace, house. But we got some good clips here, and then we'll do a little commentary and then some more good clips.
Oh my God, it's the best.
Should we roll the first one?
Yes. The first clip is a classic from the beginning of our close to the beginning.
We look so young.
All right,
Just
here
like
we go.
12 months ago.
Tyson's 70. $5 million to go in the ring with him.
I would have questions about what I needed to do in the ring.
Fight him.
Well, in that case, no. Do I have to let him hit me? Or can I just run around?
Okay, let's say 65-year-old Tyson, because he could chase you then.
Yeah, 65 will take you out.
Well, then no. No, not even close, dude. He could fucking kill me with one punch.
At 65, he wouldn't kill you.
Bro.
He could break some ribs.
My head and his 65-year-old arms would murder me. Would you get in? Let's flip the scriptus.
Okay.
70-year-old Tyson.
I'll take him on. How old would I be? 50.
Oh, not now? Like you would be older
Oh,
too?
you mean, yeah, we'd both be older.
Oh, well then fuck no, dude. I would have a fucking seizure looking at him coming towards me.
Now, we saw Tyson fight.
We did see Tyson fight.
Now that we know how he fights, I'd take him on.
Oh man, I still would not
Really?
want anything to do with that man.
I mean,
I'd be able to dance around more than I thought I would.
yeah, he's not going to catch you, for sure.
Well, I mean, when he walked up and he had like the two like braces on his knees and
Yeah.
ankles and all stuff, I was like, all right, yeah. But God forbid I trip.
Yeah, exactly.
God forbid.
You trip, and it's over.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you would just be like, just dance
How
like a
about-
butterfly, and then just fall over and be killed.
If he was like, okay, you have to hold your arms up and just like in one punch to the stomach for like $500,000.
I mean, yes.
You
feel
would
like-
not do that.
I totally would do that.
I would do that.
Could I tell him exactly where to punch?
In the stomach.
I know, but I mean,
It's all straightforward.
oh God, I think I could do that.
No way.
Yeah, because when we would do Muay Thai, that was like an exercise that we would do is
You weren't Muay
Stand-
Thaiing with Tyson.
no, it would not be good. But for $500,000,
Did you ever see that?
buy myself a Lambo and just slowly
Yeah, exactly.
try to get myself into it.
Do you know there was that a Creed movie, right? With that actor.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
And one of the things that Sloan did is he took him to an actual with an actual sparring match, like to prep him for the film.
Yeah.
And obviously they train with professionals and all that stuff. But he said I guess Stallone did this as well. He said if you're going to take this role, you have to take a punch from a real professional fighter.
Yeah.
Just to see what it feels like. You know, did you see this clip?
No, I haven't.
Dude, they hit him. One fighter was just like, wah, like just like real quick, yeah, in the face, and he just drops.
In the face?
There,
my God.
Yeah, there is a difference between a professional hitting you and I mean, these are the best people in the world.
Yes, they do everything perfectly.
Right, exactly.
It's not like you where you're like, I got most of him.
It's not like Tyson's gonna be like, like miss and hit wrong.
It's gonna be like one of those. I would be the bag on that like arcade machine
where it breaks
where I
it.
would just go. He'd hit me and I would just slide off of the whole ring.
right.
Oh my God, yeah.
All right.
I
So
mean, but for
if
$500,000.
anyone wants to donate $500,000 to watch that.
No, don't start that GoFundMe because then I
Yeah, exactly.
I have to fucking do it. Jesus.
Okay.
All right.
What else we got?
Next clip, also from looks like it's also from your.
Hyundai pronunciation. This is from Ju Kang. I mean, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I speak Korean. And it was a torture to watch you guys in the last episode getting further and further away from the correct Korean pronunciation. Hyundai.
Nope. I don't believe
hold on.
that's how it's pronounced. Oh, all the letters are silent except the H?
Hyundai.
Oh, Hyundai.
Hyundai. I'm a big fan of the new Hyundai electric car.
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Hold on, is there
Oh,
more?
nice Hyundai you got there.
Oh, nice Hyundai you got there.
What kind of Hyundai is that?
Hyundai.
He's giving us so many examples. Thank you, Ju. That was his name. Oh, no, you know what?
It's not pronounced Jew.
He said it at the bottom, pronounced Jew. Jew, thank you for writing in. And we look forward to our live Diggnation in South Korea on our world tour.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We never did
Oh my
the
God,
world
that
tour.
was so good. First off, I loved Hyundai.
Yes, and thank you, Jew, again.
Yeah. That was so good because there was a lot of good comedy that came out of that.
I mean, I still want that Hyundai. That was the old throwback
so
1980s
mad.
version that they
Yeah.
decided not to make.
And the
even
other
though
one
we said
too.
we would buy one.
Hyundai, please make those cars.
Yeah, I mean, they had this really sick. We'll put a picture of it up, right?
Can you look it up real quick? I think I
Yeah,
remember.
it's like the 1980s
It's the one that-
Hyundai.
It looks like it's out of like a Kill Bill movie or something.
Yeah.
How do you speak Hyundai?
Hyundai concept.
Yeah, it's
There
really
it is.
cool.
Boom. Heritage series.
Heritage series.
Oh yeah.
Even the taillights.
Bro. It's like
Who-
Men in Black. I
Who
want
would
it.
want that? Look at this.
The other one was like the 80s retro stuff. It's dude, cars are awesome when
That's the whole thing is like people, the one thing that I don't know where it gets lost in translation, but these concept designers, even in the futuristic cars, where you see them and you're like, oh, that's beautiful. You know, the number of like Audi R8s where I'm like, oh, that's the sickest. And then it gets out and it's like, you know, they always trim it back.
Yep.
And it's never as good as the concept.
Yeah.
It's very confusing.
And I don't think it has to do with the difficulty of manufacturing. I think it's just fear. They're worried that they're going to put out, I mean, I don't think the Cybertruck is going to help that fear.
That's right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
well, the Cybertruck was the first time where they're like, yeah, let's go with that.
Fuck it, let's go. And everybody's like, Jesus,
I know,
who brought the dumpster? I was like,
Is it regulation? Do those designers, are they working like blue sky, like whatever? And when it gets to the practical side of like what they have
Well,
to
no,
do,
because look at the
regulate-
Plymouth
No?
Prowler.
Oh.
The Plymouth Prowler is a batshit crazy car, and it made it to street legal. So clearly, there's a, you know, there's a world in which you can just power.
I didn't
through
see
it.
the Prowler.
You didn't see the Prowler? You've
Yeah,
seen
no, I didn't see this one. What's the deal with it?
Oh, it was old school.
Oh, and this was a long time ago,
Yeah,
right?
long time ago. But it's one of those cars that you're like,
Oh, yes. Oh, my God, that was the worst.
I know, but it's one of those cars where you're like, hey,
Look at that thing. Remember those?
yeah.
Oh,
but you're like,
Although it'd be kind of
that
dope to have one today.
does come from a con.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh God, that's disgusting. You know, I'd drive it. I'd drive it now today. I'd drive it. They're cool. I mean, it's a bold car.
Yeah, there are some 80s cars where you look back and you're like, or even 90s where you're like, oh, they shouldn't have. There was probably 15 years of Mustang that were just god awful.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my God, that's so fun. Hyundai, thank you.
Hyundai?
Thank you. I don't know if it was it offensive that I bowed? I don't know. Anyway, here we go.
Worst show ever.
Worst show ever. Best show ever.
Dude, I was too ham. This is when I quit drinking after the show.
Oh, was that?
Yeah. It was embarrassing. I couldn't even meet people afterwards.
That is true. I took the bullet going out there to say hi to everybody to make sure they saw at least me. I was out there for a good.
Well, Saka brought all those shots.
I mean, the shots were really what did it.
That was
so fun.
I was forever grateful everyone came out. That was to make us. I mean, I felt like it was a time machine.
It did feel like a time.
And then
machine.
obviously we had Alexis on stage, which was so cool. Yeah, a lot has happened. Man, this year has been crazy.
That was March, right?
Yeah.
Because it was South by.
Yep.
God, that feels like that was so long ago.
Well, we've got. I mean, there's a big Digg stuff coming in the next few weeks. So, am I allowed to say a few weeks? Yeah, it's
Say a few
within.
weeks.
Yeah.
That's global enough.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really fun. And I just have to say, it's been really a blast to get back together and being able to do these
100%.
shows and drinks.
I feel like this year for Digg is going to be that one where finally we'll get out something that is, you know, not only has a feature set that is very similar to our biggest competition out there, but also can, you know, give us the time to innovate and try new things that are uniquely ours. Well, and we've said this before, but it is going to be, you know, it was a long, hard road to get to an infrastructure and kind of the table stakes features that you need just to operate a massive social network.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand the amount of kind of back end that has to go in there in terms of bot prevention and people signing up for like fake accounts and all the security stuff that we have to do and the scalability stuff that we have to do and the AI things that we want to add. And it was just a lot, but the team is jamming now.
Yeah.
It's
and
great.
Lots of people in the beta. It's amazing. Like, it's not a lot of people that are in beta that can say they have this many people sitting in there waiting for the doors to open.
It's cool.
Yeah. It's going to be a blast.
This is going to be a good year.
I love the product. I mean, it's really been fun.
They just swapped out Auth a couple days ago, which was like now it's like 10 times faster to log in, which is great. And they just fixed a bug that allows for the Google login to be a lot faster. Sometimes it's a little.
I even noticed that where it's like you would see the
guy with
sign in now here, and then it would sort of remember that you were signed in and stuff like that. So, but that's it's the growing pains of a new refresh and relaunch
and community creation.
Yeah,
it's coming. That's the thing. Clearly, everyone wants that. And that's, it's working on the back end now.
That'll be really interesting to see what communities pop up and thrive first. Because I think about how I utilize other social networks that we may not mention here.
You can mention.
Anyway, so my Tumblr, I have it really tuned, and I only get good
Tumblr.
stuff. No, but I'm in like electric vehicles, cooking, food, and I think LA food or something
You're in
like that.
food? You're just in food.
Food, yeah, I'm just into food.
You just hang out and slash food.
Yeah. Hey man, I'll flash food all day long. I made lunch. It didn't go over very well. Anyway, all right.
Stop telling me you're into some weird shit. There's no way your best example for where you hang out in these communities is like food.
Aviation.
No, what's your
vehicle.
weird shit? You got at least one.
I'm not in any of the weird shit stuff because for a long time I'm a very big lurker. Yeah. And so for a long
where do you
time,
lurk? Where are you like, oh, hello?
What could go wrong?
Okay.
That's a fun one. Sometimes it's not fun. But when it's fun, and thankfully it's like...
Why is it not fun?
When it's like, oh, that guy just broke his arm off, it's like, oh, I don't want to see that. So whenever it's like not safe for work, I'm always like, nope, thank you. But the other stuff where it's just like people being idiots, I like that. Mm-hmm. There was another one, Wall Street Bets, because I do want to...
Well, you're building your AI betting machine.
I'm building my AI betting machine, which by the way, I've only lost very little money. Because that's the other thing did I tell you?
Did you really build it?
No.
Okay.
But I told you guys, I think I told you guys on the show that I wanted to like basically come up with an AI that would go through Wall Street Bets in the morning and just take the temperature of the group.
Yes.
To then be able to see when things, because by the time I'm reading it at like 11 o'clock in the afternoon or 11 o'clock in the morning, it's like, look how much money I made this morning on this thing. And I was like, I want to make money.
I know you do.
I want to make money. Anyway.
Did you write it or no?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But I was telling these guys before we got here, I did have my first moment, which is, we've talked about all this stuff where, it was going to, we may live in a future, we may live in a codeless world where you just ask a computer a question or to help you solve a problem. It will generate a program in that moment for you to solve that problem and then get rid of that program. I went away for the weekend with some buddies to Palm Springs, and one of the things that we do is I love spreadsheets. I'm a man who just loves to.
And you love Palm Springs.
Fuck around with. I do love Palm Springs. It's very nice. But we all pay for something, and then at the end of the weekend, I'm just like, send me the receipts, and I'll say like, you need to pay.
The classic splitting it up, if you will.
Splitting it up, as they say.
It's a long way to say you split your things with your friends.
But so I sat down, and rather than calculating it out on a spreadsheet, which is what I would do before, I just asked Cursor. I said, make me a web app where I can put in receipts for multiple people over the day, and it'll tell me who owes what to who in order to even it out.
Wait, why didn't you just drag that into ChatGPT and tell it to do it?
Because again...
You built and deployed an iOS app to like...
It wasn't an iOS app, I did it as a web app.
But you built a whole web app just to...
And guess what? It was fucking easy.
Yeah, that could have been a single Claude.
Yeah, that's a single prompt, though.
No, but I was able to, because I didn't have all the information. So I put in some stuff to see if it worked. It did work. And then as things were trickling in, I would add it into the web app. And then I even set it up. I was like, hey, can you make it so that I can press a share button and it'll send a PDF breakdown of what happened?
Ooh.
Thank you. And then of course I was like, oh, maybe I should just deploy this and let people who are going on trips do it. And I showed Heather and she was like, oh yeah, I have an app on my phone that does that. I was like, oh, fuck off. Anyway.
This is a good segue to your financial advice clip.
Wait, I gotta before we go there, I just want to say what I do.
Oh, I want to say what I do.
I've been going on, there's a couple of subreddits that I do enjoy, I will admit, and I'm excited to open some up on Digg, one that's more capable. I've been hanging out on /Autism.
Interesting. For any specific reason?
Because I've been listening to the Telepathy Tapes.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
What? There is a podcast called the Telepathy Tapes.
Oh, you might have said this on the show.
And
I promptly forgot.
To it. I'm telling you, people, listen.
Okay.
It's the holidays, you got some travel, you got to drive somewhere, you don't want to listen to your parents.
Yep.
Put on season 1, episode 1 of the Telepathy Tapes. It is about these kids that they teach them how to use like an iPad to spell with because they're nonverbal.
Oh, yeah.
And they figured out that even though they have autism and they're nonverbal, they actually are, so many people have historically kind of like put these people into a bucket of being like, at a disadvantage in some way, either like mentally or just not, not even taught them like, they wouldn't have them go to a proper school and they always would treat them like they're not actually in there,
Yeah.
And the Telepathy Tapes, one of the things that it points out, which I think is amazing, is that they show that not only are these very capable humans, but they're sometimes have extraordinary abilities that other people don't.
Yeah.
Because their senses, in some ways, are actually more heightened in other areas, and they are showing freaking telepathy happen between these kids and between sometimes kids and facilitators. It is very compelling. Now, I will say that
it's all scripted.
No. I've watched some of the videos, and I will say that with anything like this, there are people that have used it for fraud and things like that, and tried to like take advantage and all that. And I do believe that there is a couple of those in here, but there is a couple of the cases that I've watched the videos and I've watched them perform it, and I'm like, I've seen David Blaine enough times. I'm like, I have no idea how these kids are doing it. It's very compelling. And then they get into savants. Like there are actual humans that can read 2 pages at the same time.
Oh yeah, dude.
And it's wild shit.
Yeah.
And so the thinking now is it's less about, it's more about, so if consciousness is the fundamental fabric of all things, it's actually their brain is able to tap into more of the global cloud-like mind. And that's where they're able to speak languages that they've never known before. Like you would think, okay, you have a kid and he's speaking. They have one kid that they show as an example in this podcast that they could give them Egyptian hieroglyphics and he would know exactly what the symbols meant and tell you what they meant and like spell it out.
Wow.
Like how is that even possible? The kid never read any like books on hieroglyphics and shit. And so the best that they have is like the reason why these kids all of a sudden have perfect knowledge of a language they never spoke and all these things is that it's all out in the cloud ether, like the wireless, and they can tap into it. It's crazy, dude. It's a really good podcast. But anyway, what I wanted to do was
I was
in autism because these kids have autism. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a search for telepathy before this podcast came out, because of course once it comes out, everyone's like, oh, telepathy this, blah, 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 and it gets really noisy. But if you look back, there were certain threads that were like, hey, does anybody else think they have telepathy in here? And like 4 years ago, this was not even podcast, right?
Right, yeah.
So you're getting to see like that raw data before it got all,
That's so interesting.
It's really cool. It's really cool. Anyway, highly recommend that as something to listen to. You'll thank me for it later.
All right, well, as I state in this clip, I will state it again. I am not a financial advisor or a financial industry executive. So anything that I say here should not be used as NFA, not financial advice. Here we go. I want to train a ChatGPT on day trading because I don't have the bandwidth to like wake up at 6 a.m.
using
and do
keywords.
Day trading.
Bandwidth.
You could probably train ChatGPT to do it on your behalf. And once that happens, everybody can just make money. Like everybody just gets
your
money.
logic is sound.
But then it's like
money, then no one's making money.
Yeah. Right. But really? You know what I mean?
I love that we're laughing. I was laughing at ourselves.
This is not financial advice.
People know that. You don't have to say that.
That's my favorite.
I literally woke up the next morning.
Listen. I'm not telling you to use ChatGPT.
Legally, I have to say,
code your
this
thing.
is not financial advice.
Everyone's like, yeah, we get it, Alex. Like, keep going.
I woke up the next morning and I was like, I replayed this in my head. I started laughing out loud because like during that episode, you were convinced that like you could just be like, ChatGPT, make me money and do a hedge fund because you're awesome, and it would just work.
First off, and do hedge fund.
Right,
you have to make sure you prompt it.
And it's like, Alex, what a beautiful idea. You know those South Park episodes where they show you the AI knows everything? It's like, you're so smart, Alex. Go ahead and click deploy. We'll get your vibe coded.
ChatGPT thought it was a great idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we'll be happy to print you money, Alex.
Oh my God.
I love it. It's so great.
Santa hat is hot.
It's a Santa hat.
I know, but it doesn't breathe. How does Santa even, his head doesn't breathe?
He lives in the North Pole.
See, look at Mao. He has no hair.
I'm baking.
Oh, you're baking.
Oh, he's bacon. Yeah, he's Canadian bacon over
I like the bell sound.
Yeah, the bell sounds nice.
Quite nice.
Yeah, the hats are hot.
All right, shall we go into speaking of ChatGPT?
I dropped in a chat conversation I was having with my wife into ChatGPT.
Oh boy.
And I gotta say, I was like, help me win this. You know, like,
she's so freaking smart. And she's freaking PhD neuroscientist, and like she was winning. I was like, I gotta.
Yeah, she's impervious to that stuff.
Wait, so what did it tell you to do?
I'm like, give me
just
some
leave,
pointers.
walk away.
That's like run, mother.
It's a take your go bag and leave.
No, it was take your go back. That's not literally, it's over there. No, but all jokes aside, like you can use it for so much. Now, listen, when I was younger, I used to think that ChatGPT should be used for winning arguments. And now I understand that it's not. I've grown as a human.
You did some meditative retreats.
My therapist has told me that I am not supposed to endorse
ChatGPT
this.
like
Yeah, exactly.
I should not be putting out this as advice.
Yes, this is not
financial
relationship advice.
Yeah. No, I'm not a licensed therapist.
I will say though, well, it's interesting. We had a family member that went totally rogue. Extended family that went totally rogue, and this is like, it's enough removed from my family, but it's still like degrees of separation.
Yeah.
Where one family member was like, okay, well, we're getting a divorce, and I'm gonna take the kids, and I'm not gonna do what the judge said to do.
Whoa.
And not do the kid thing, like in the way that the judge said to do it. So what was interesting is I have another family member that used ChatGPT and was like, okay, using the principles of Never Split the Difference, which is that great book by the FBI negotiator, Chris Voss.
Yeah.
How would I address this to this person when I talk to them on the phone?
Smart.
And so basically got back this bullet list of ways to like just seriously go in and have this conversation in a very blunt but way that doesn't like compromise on what you actually want. And when she ended up hanging up the phone was like, I got everything I wanted. Like the person is doing exactly what I wanted.
Wow.
There is tactics like that you can like have it script for you. That's just brilliant.
Oh, that's
so like if you're going to argue like a credit card statement or you have something that like you really want to. I used it for that back in the day.
Yeah.
It was conversations. I still use that as the basis, like RAG reference.
Yeah, so Crucial Conversations is a great book, but it's dense. You know, it's like hundreds of pages and there's like little nuance there that you probably won't remember.
Yep.
So you can go and just get the PDF and then create your own new kind of like container. They have them in ChatGPT. What do they call when they get a project?
Custom GPT is their project.
Yeah, project or whatever. Yeah. You just drag the PDF in, and so it's always living with that context.
Got it.
So any new chat that you spin up in there is all automatically going to have that PDF associated with it.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, this is I need to like figure out a way to negotiate one. So you can put Chris Wassner, you can put this, Crucial Conversations, and then you're like, they're charging me a $100 late fee on my X, and then you just like, and it gives you the right response, and 99% of the time, dude, it works.
So great.
Because people want to be validated, and there's like a certain order that you have to ask for your ask in.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's amazing.
I love that. That's the type of stuff that feels like a superpower when people have it innately.
Yes.
And when and when you don't have that, it can be very frustrating.
Well, what's crazy in this is like with anything, when you do that, let's call it a dozen times, and you're not doing it for like nefarious things, like you're just trying to like figure out how to communicate to structure what you want.
Yeah.
And it's still up to them if they want to say no or not. But the interesting thing is once you do it that dozen times, then all of a sudden it starts to become second nature.
You get that,
And then you get that thing that we've always looked at. Because I'm like with you, I've always admired certain aspects of people, how they present themselves or how they ask for things that they want.
Yeah.
The barriers that they're able to put up, like the boundaries that they're able to put up, and boundary protection is obviously very important. How people are really good at saying no. I kind of suck at that. Sometimes I will say yes, and I'll be like, I don't really want to go.
Yeah, I always say that I got this from Heather, but and I can't remember where she got it, but the phrase is no is a complete sentence.
Ooh,
good one.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
No is a complete sentence. And it's true. Like I always feel like I had to give flavor text around it to make them not feel bad. But it's also like, and I will do that with people that do not have a high meaningness impact in my life. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's the people who you're like, you aren't. It's like they're not really good friends.
Yeah.
They're not even really good friends of friends.
Yeah.
You know, it's like people that you just are like, why am I falling over myself when I don't? But it's just so innate in me to be like, I want everybody to love me.
People pleasing, yeah, same. You know what's crazy is there was a study that was done actually in Chris Voss's book on the Never Split the Difference where they did this kind of cutting in line situation where people get pissed off when other people cut in line, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like it's like a thing.
Yeah.
But they figured out the words that you have to say in order for it to be accepted. And what's crazy is it has nothing to do with why you're cutting in line. It just has everything to do with how you ask to cut in line. And so all you have to do is when you're about to cut in line, you say, hey, do you mind if I go ahead of you because, and then after because, it doesn't matter.
There was a meme for a while on the internet.
Interesting.
The because thing.
Yes.
It was just the phrase because.
Right, it was just because.
Because it's that reptile brain hack.
Yes.
Like, if you just say no is a complete sentence. But if you just say no, you're inviting the question, but why?
Yeah.
If they hear that because
right.
and nothing else after
yeah.
that.
You could say
you have completed the reptile brain.
Yeah, you could go into like a line at the grocery store and say, hey, do you mind if I cut in line? I know the line's 10 people deep. It's because my lizard died. And people would be like, oh, yeah, you know? And it doesn't really matter, you know? It's crazy.
All right, let's now discover when and the exact moment Kevin realized he was
bankless.
Saying, no, not that. You were saying Netflix and chill.
Oh, chill. Okay, Jesus.
Me canceling my party plans for tonight and staying at home and watching Netflix is like a win. You know those memes?
Yeah.
Where it's
Netflix
like,
and chill.
Yeah. So.
I'm not sure that's what that means.
Yeah, that's not what that means.
Netflix and chill. That's people partying.
Yeah, that means banging.
Netflix and chill means banging?
You don't know what Netflix and chill means?
I had no idea. I thought it just meant like you just
That
watch
is
Netflix.
Code for young people to go bang.
Have you?
Do you want to come over and Netflix and chill?
I've used that like
the wrong way.
A ton of times to be like, I'm gonna go Netflix and chill tonight.
By yourself?
I've said it so many times.
That to people. You know what that means?
I've said that to people.
Stop saying that.
You're f***ing with me. I hate this.
Of course you hate it.
I hate it because I can remember saying it to coworkers.
And what did they have a look?
Well, I would just be like, they would be like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, I'm gonna just Netflix and chill. And I would say that to other employees, like when I worked at Google or when I worked at all these places, and people are like, oh damn, he just told me he's banging. That, really?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
And worse if you're going to a hotel room by yourself. No. I'm just gonna Netflix and chill, put on some softcore Netflix.
God.
Emily in Paris.
It still stings. It still feels like I really screwed that one up.
The show is attacking Kevin.
This whole
I
show
know.
is attacking Kevin.
Why is the whole show
I mean,
anti?
technically, I chose all the clips, but
Yeah. Do you have any anti-Alex clips?
You know,
Is
I
this
did.
all-
I'm not a financial advisor.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, we're going to the Spank Bank or what lack thereof. Okay. Here we go.
I have aphantasia. Aphantasia.
So when you think of an apple, do you just think of the concept of an apple?
I feel it. I'm being dead serious. I do not see an apple. I thought the Spank Bank was a joke.
Oh, buddy.
There's an actual bank?
Oh, buddy.
I had no idea you guys could look in your head.
Oh, my God.
There's no Spank Bank in me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
That
I
is so
know.
sad. Oh, buddy.
I know, but I don't know what I don't know what I have. I don't know what I don't have.
I don't know what I don't
So
have.
I never have
I
it.
mean, you don't know what you don't have. The Spank Bank is real.
Is it real?
Oh, yeah.
Like you can see perfect?
Yeah.
And you can remember stuff?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, you guys suck.
Well, the funny thing is, after this episode ended, Alex like grabs me and he's like, so, yeah, Spank Bank really is
Yeah,
real.
let me explain to you
Yeah.
what you're missing.
I told my doctor this.
What did he say?
Well, we were.
I mean, it's obviously
I was there to get my flu shot, and I was like,
You're like, Doc, I got to talk to you about the Spank Bank.
No, well, he's like a homie. He's like our age, and he's like a good dude. And I was like, we chat about all kinds of stupid shit. And I was like, Doc, I was like, I have aphantasia. He's like, what's that? And I was like, I can't see things in my mind's eye. And I was like, I don't have a Spank Bank. And he just like starts laughing his ass off. And he just thought it was the funniest thing. All you fuckers really have one.
I mean, it's funny. We were talking about it. I will say it has become something that I talk about on a regular basis.
My lack
not
of
Spank Bank specifically, but aphantasia or aphantasia or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, oh my buddy Dan, his wife Priscilla has it.
Oh, nice.
I literally got a text from him that was like, dude, Priscilla has that. I was like, oh my God. So I have it's been coming up more and more because it went around.
So she has no bank.
She has no bank, right? It's
But
like,
it's not for women. It's not a Spank Bank.
why not? I think it's still a Spank Bank.
No,
It's
Spank means, like-
experiences that go into. I mean, yeah, maybe they wouldn't be called
you mean in
Spank.
terms-
yeah, probably like a touch bank.
The term, yeah.
I don't know how
What you call
to.
And the thing that I will say, and I was saying this to Addison before you got here. The thing
You were
that,
talking about my bank before I got here?
Oh yeah.
well, yeah, because we were talking about aphantasia. What is it?
Aphantasia.
Aphantasia. You have aphantasia.
I do.
You
like a good aphantasia.
But the thing is that the Spank Bank, I think, is a clear epitome of what is happening, because it's so you can say it to someone and they go, oh, I totally get what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, can you visualize an apple is a little esoteric. But when you go, you know how Spank Bank works, and they go, yeah, you go, yeah, that they don't have that because they can't visualize that moment.
Right.
And it's like, I totally understand.
Well, they're
Whether
also
you can
really
or can't.
sad for you.
Very sad.
Which I've had that happen a handful of times now. Every time I tell anybody.
It's sad, but it's good.
Well, you know, I think there are benefits that were just unrecognized now.
We'll talk to ChatGPT.
Yeah. Kevin, piggybacking on your autism conversation. So with the lack of the sense, what is it heightening?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've developed a superpower from not having a mind's eye?
It's a good question, actually. And I think it's, well, there's only a few things that I can feel in, that there's a few things that over the last, call it like, I don't know, probably 20 or 30 years of either just working or getting to know friends, like as I was kind of growing up, that people would say that they don't have the exact same thing of. And I think those are largely, I feel like my bullshit detector is really high. And so I don't know what it is, but I feel like I can sense when something's just not right. I also feel like I can sense when things are not going to work very early. Most people will like believe in something is going to work. And so I feel like, to your point about the stock trading stuff, like the number of times I could have made money if I had shorted a stock because I saw that it wasn't going to play out in the way that people thought it was going to play out.
Oh, interesting.
I was just like, oh, but that's all gut driven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forget when I was walking on stage I've told the story before, I was going on stage at TechCrunch Disrupt with Michael Arrington, and he's like, what's your thesis around investing? And I said, well, it's all gut based. I have to visualize, not in my mind's eye, but in my emotional eye, kind of like how people are going to feel about this product over the next decade. And that is heightened in that I feel a very emotional connection to products and to experiences and to things and to people. And so that is different. And because there's nothing to visualize.
Yeah.
So if I'm thinking about the future of something, I'm not picturing it. It's like an emotional feeling. I'll never forget when Twitter was very early, and the reason why I invested like very early on was I immediately felt kind of the impact it was going to have. Like I could see what was going to happen when celebrities picked it up. I was like, oh, this is an emotional connection that everyone's going to have in a way that they are going to feel comfortable doing emotionally, because they don't have to have a two-way conversation. It's not like you're throwing people into a chat room with someone. So it's like a one-to-many blast. And it was very emotional. I could watch how people would be interacting and how they would feel comfortable doing those things in a way that they hadn't been in the past. And so it was a lot of wading through those emotions that was like, oh, I got to do that. And that's like investing for me, like the best deals that I've ever done have been the ones that have that emotional baggage with it, that I can feel either positive or avoid something on the negative side. Now, I missed a lot of stuff too. Yeah. It's not perfect, but it is the one thing that feels a little heightened.
That's so cool. Yeah.
But I'd give it all up for a little bank. Just kidding.
I mean, you would. Here we go.
All right.
All right, so for our final clip, we wanted to go back to one of the earlier episodes of this relaunch, and we have a highlight reel of highlights from one of the
meta.
We're in loop. We're endgaming it now.
Zuckerberg.
We're Zuckerberging ourselves. That's got to become something. Anyway, so let us take a look back at one of our earlier episodes.
Of us taking a look back.
Nobody from the government listens to this, right?
Have you ever bought on the dark web?
I can't talk about that.
Yeah. This is a show that covers a lot of the fringy, weird, a little bit of everything around the internet, as found on various social news sites. The genie is out of the bottle, and more governments are going to put this on their books.
Who's the f***ing laughingstock now?
You're definitely the more dominant one with the goatee. I feel a little like, hey.
First off, nobody's just standing in the flight school at a zombie apocalypse like, guys, don't take the planes.
I love a little bit of horror.
Horror? It's the best Star Wars.
Really? Yes.
And there's a male depression epidemic.
If you knew that you could trust the men around the table to not judge you, not try and fix you, but just listen to you and support you.
Yeah.
So sweet.
It's so fun. Honestly, that to me really encapsulates how much fun we've been having over the last year plus. We probably should have looked up when the first episode launched. I think it was 2 summers ago. Like not this summer, but the summer before.
Well, my house burned down in January, so it was before last year.
Yeah. But we've been having so much fun. And thank you all for coming along this journey with us. yet again.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I really think it's awesome when every month or so, I'll see a comment that's like, Dignation's back, shut the fuck up, and then they go and they freak out. Those are fun to watch because it's we had so much fun doing the first, obviously, show, and this is a cadence that is way more approachable for us, and we're in the same city, which is awesome. And you're not moving to Italy.
I'm not moving to Italy. No, even if I buy a place in Italy, I will.
Are you gonna buy a place?
No, probably not. I always want to do things like that, but
September 2024.
September 2024. Wow, that's even farther back than I thought.
Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yep.
Hey, and on that note, have a safe and happy holiday season.
We'll see you in January.
We'll see you in 2026.
Cheers.
Oh.